Okay, this is just going to be a quick review of this hybrid 2-in-1 analog and digital scale, and you can see I have it here in front of me. I apologize, it's a little bit out of the frame. It's actually quite a large scale from top to bottom here where you can stand on it. It's about 1 foot long, so it's pretty comfortable and easy to get on this scale. Some of the smaller smart scales and so forth tend to be, again, quite a bit smaller by a couple of inches. So this is pretty nice in that it allows you just to naturally and easily step on it and weigh yourself. It's got, as you can see, a large face here as well, and it's about 11.5 inches across. So about 12 inches by 11.5 inches gives you plenty of room to stand on top of this. And you can see in terms of my hand, it's got quite a bit of size. As I said, there's a nice face here. It's got a glass face here, and it's got the pounds on the outside, and it's got the kilograms on the inside. You can see it's got the needle here, and then a digital screen here to display the weight, and we will take a quick look at that in a couple of moments. If I flip it over, you can see here on the back side that it's got these rubberized feet, and this is where the sensors are most likely located, or somewhere close to it. It uses GX sensors. That's not really something that makes the scale stand out. Most scales now use those sensors because they are quite accurate and you can get the readings quite quickly. You can toggle between pounds and kilograms in terms of what's displayed on the digital screen here. And you can set an alarm here based on a 24-hour clock. It's not necessarily a clock, but rather a reminder for you to take your weight at a specific time each day so you can get consistent readings. There is no app of any kind to track historical information or anything like that. It's just a scale, and it does a really good job. For me, the most important thing is accuracy, and I find this scale to be quite accurate. In terms of the analog capability, this is not a true analog scale because it does use batteries and it does require the sensors. In addition to that, there are 3 AAA batteries which are located here, and you do get the batteries with the unit, so that's nice to see. The face here, or the portion here where you stand on, is glass, so something to be aware of as well. But it's quite an attractive unit. This is the dark blue version, and as you can see here, it's pretty clear and quite nice looking in terms of aesthetics. And now I'm going to go ahead and just step on the scale in a moment, and we'll get a sense of what it does and how it looks, and you can determine whether or not this is something that would be of interest to you. Just one other thing that I want to point out before I go ahead and do that is the fact that when you are stepping onto the scale, it will make a tiny bit of sound. It's not a completely silent scale, but the sound is very, very minimal, but just something that I noticed, which is not something that you usually find with a scale, but this one does have a bit of sound. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pause the video, and then when I come back in, I'll have this set up on the floor, and then we're going to go ahead and try it out and see what's actually displayed and what actually lights up. Okay, so I've got the scale here on the floor. I'm just going to go ahead and get on top of it, and we'll just see what's actually displayed here. So again, pretty simple to do, and you can see it lights up here, giving me a weight of 145 pounds, which is indicative of where the needle's pointing on the outer numbers here for pounds. You can see the inside has the kilograms. We're not focusing on kilograms, so they're not lit up. So again, what's lit up in the screen is what's lit up in terms of the dial, and in this case we were focused on the pounds. Again, you can go ahead and toggle that between kilograms and pounds if you wish. It has a maximum capacity of about 400 pounds. You can see it's 396, so pretty good size in terms of being able to hold quite a bit of weight. And again, does a very nice job in terms of being able to show the weight. I'll just get on it one more time. You can see it's pretty clear. There could be more contrast between the figures and the screen itself, but overall it's not bad. It's pretty easy to read, and it is quite large. Now, just to point out one thing, the video that I'm showing, The light is actually a little bit darker. It's a little darker blue than what's actually showing up in the video, and it's probably due to the camera that I'm using, but just so you're aware, it's a little bit darker than what's actually being displayed on the camera. But overall, a nice scale. You can see if I just put my foot here, I'm a size 9.5, so pretty easy to fit my foot on top of the scale without any problems. It doesn't feel small. It doesn't feel like you know, it's one of those smaller bathroom scales where you don't have much room to put your foot on. You can see I have quite a bit of room here. I can put it down a little bit lower if I want, or a little bit higher, but it does a pretty good job. You sort of want to be in the center so you can hit those sensors as much as possible so they can get an accurate reading. Just one more time, it does have an alarm clock, or an alarm, excuse me, on the back, which is set up to an internal 24-hour clock, which will go off at the same time every day so that you weigh yourself. And as you see, it does stay on for a few seconds, so after it gets your reading, it will stay on for a few seconds after. I think it's about 5 seconds before it goes into the sleep or shut-off mode, because again, this is using 3 batteries. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a sense of what this scale looks like and how it works. In terms of accuracy, one thing I will point out, this is quite accurate. They do say it's within 0.2 pounds of the true weight. I would tend to agree with that. I don't have the verification of that here, but I'm pretty consistent in terms of my weight. I do have a couple of other scales, and the numbers are basically the same and consistent. It's again a aspect of these sensors, so I would tend to agree that this is quite accurate within that 0.2 ratio in terms of, or that 0.2 figure in terms of an error. So overall, quite happy with it. Quite an attractive scale, certainly quite large, and able to handle quite a bit of a capacity, up to 400 pounds. So anyways, this has been a quick little review of this hybrid analog and digital scale, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
Came in, comes with this simple to use guide, tell you basics how to use it and set it up. Okay. It looks pretty cool itself. It's blue. In the back here is, and I'm not using it, but you can set up a alarm. If I get in there, 24-hour alarm. And this is the one that I use. Again, you can go from kilos to pounds, and I use pounds. And right here is where you put the batteries. It's 3 of them. They are provided. They slide down the chamber right here. Again, 3 AAAs. So very easy to put together. They have nice feet. Real good construction. I like the way it looks. I say 4. So, okay, and best thing is, so again, looks cool here. And when you put this, let's try this here. There's a little bit of weight on it. Has a really nice display. And again, right here, it's showing you pounds, and you can go into kilograms. And then you got your regular rate, and you have your conversion. So very nice.
découvrez votre nouvel ami, votre balance ZENO. Beau design et pratique. Sur le premier arc de cercle, vous avez les kilos. Sur le deuxième, le petit, vous avez les LB. Il faut 3 piles. Là où il y a écrit KG LB, vous pourrez changer l'unité de mesure. Et 24 heures alarme, c'est le moment où vous allez vous peser, il va vous faire une petite alarme. Voici ce qui se passe quand vous montez sur votre balance. La balance va automatiquement faire bouger l'aiguille et vous allez voir apparaître votre poids. Vous n'avez qu'à redescendre ensuite et la balance s'éteindra.
¡Epa! Y esta es la báscula. Voy a poner las 3 pilas y a correr. Edición digital y pero aunque esto se mueva, va con pilas, no va sin pilas la parte analógica. De hecho, si le quito una pila para que ya no funcione, no funciona nada. ¿Vale? La aguja no es analógica, sino que es digital con movimiento.
Sure, let's see.